Well, we're back at it again in the room. Final one for the week. It is Thursday, March 20. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Hope all is well on your end. So come on in the room because we have quite a bit to share with you guys this morning. This week has been a crazy week, but in a good way. And there are some things that we want to catch up on a little bit, some things we spoke about earlier in the week, and I want to highlight it. Before we do though, I just want to say thank you to our friends again at Beacon Insurance, Nirvana Spa and Detox, and of course Western Union for making the show possible once again. And to you, my loyal listeners and followers all over the world, thank you so much for being here. All right, truly, truly appreciate you all the time. So we got two of our roomies celebrating their birthdays today. 11:04. Okay, good. Did I do a new scene? Yeah. So we got two of our roomies celebrating birthdays today. Is she in the room as yet? Let me just make sure before I shout them out again. It's Blake Martin here, Carrington. Is Naya here? Watch my in the face. Yeah, they're here. Make sure they're tagged and they're in the room. All right. So in the meantime, special shout outs to our viewers on YouTube as well as Facebook. Special shout out to our listeners on radio, 95.1, 95.3. And if you are viewing the live stream on YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much. And remember, this is a safe space, all right? So feel free to, we don't bite, yeah? We respect each other's opinions. We have fun, we laugh, we're also serious. And that's definitely a good place to be. Okay, so if you're listening on radio and you want to be part of the interactive gang, you can head on over to YouTube or you can head over to Facebook, Power 95 FM Grenada, or my page Facebook page where I shared it from. So you got several options. All right. So drum roll for Naya Christina. Happy birthday. Yeah? Guys, join us in wishing Naya happy birthday today. I don't understand how you're celebrating birthday up the road, but I hope there will be a part 2 to this celebration. You'll do like Debbie Crony and not one and done, but there will be a Grenada leg of the celebration so we can come up in paradise and eat some oil down and, enjoy your celebration of life with you. Like you get bright, it's like you behaving like Jackie. What have something down the road? You look as though yours move up the road. Since when you've been December? That's the longest you've been out. December, January, February, March, April. Well, such is life. They say after one time is two times. So I wish you the best of everything. Who sang that song? The best. Adele. I wish you the best, my friend. At least something is working out for you, unlike the other tall one. Dawn, good morning. Hey, Shante, good morning. Lisa, Marianne, good morning. Nasta, I am doing well. First time seeing you on the live, but welcome. Anasta Thomas, viewing from YouTube. Morning, Rita. Good morning, Roxanne. Shante, yeah, okay, so I see. All right, so you tagged her. So, good morning, wrong Wendy person. Every time I see that name, I always laugh. Imagine naming yourself wrong Wendy person. Morning, Ingrid. Good morning, Melvin Brown. Good morning, roomies. Thank you so much, Anasta. Nikisha, good morning. Terrace, good morning, Nichelle. Lisa, Janelle. Who else is here with us this morning? Amanda, Valerie, Michelle Charles, Kadina, Alexandra, welcome to the room. Mr. Alexander, good morning. I'm coming back and then causing drama in the upper house. Listen, you could go back and watch it anytime. Or they just like anything to do with confusion and drama. Nothing new. Morning, Kester. I don't understand you, but you coming back. Anyways, go about your business. Morning, Wendy Samuel. Charmaine, good morning. Jacqueline, how are thou? Morning, Jemmy. I see you, Lakeisha. Amanda McLeese, you celebrated yesterday. Happy birthday. We're still in Pisces season, right? The 20th? Yeah, I think we're at the tail end of it. Yeah. Anyways, blessed love, Alan George. Big up yourself, Shauna, Marvlin. Woody. Naya is everywhere. Naya is the queen of social media. You don't know that? Terrence Wells, good morning, most distinguished members of the room. I like that. Stop putting some respect on our name. Most distinguished. Akeem. Hey, Akeem, how come you're not in Parliament? You don't want to hear them people up the road? You're the next managing director of GIS. Hey, Roslyn, Queen Bee. Anywho's. So, Gabby, good morning, boys. Gabby, you're very disrespectful about morning boys and girls. You realize we move up, we're in the upper house now? Who you boys and girls in here? Hello? Fix up your arguments. Elizabeth John, good morning. Morning, Crody. You wake me up, girl. That's a nice... Which nice... If fed up with you as a person, it would be me. I lying. I didn't think this retirement was a good idea at all. We're just into what, 2 months into the retirement and I'm fed up with you already. I don't know how this is going to work out for the rest of our days, but something's got to give. We're into 2 months of your retirement and I'm fed up with you already. I swear to God. Chantel, good morning, children of the corn. How are you? Let me give Chantel a little plug. All you up in Brooklyn. If you all don't want all your weave and wigs jacked up, and if we're talking about Slade, face beat to the gods. Here did done. No, nothing to scrutinize. According to Naya, wig and rest on all your head like a hat. Well laid. Baby hairs and everything kicking pin. Then, my good friend Chantel is the slayer. Yeah? Women are very good at it, but when you have a man who is into hair and makeup, I don't know, it's just like that touch is different. Listen, when Chantel used to do my face beat to play Mask Carnival, when you do my face Monday, I didn't need to go back Tuesday. That face beat stayed until, but I did it just because he's doing it, right? But if I didn't have somebody to do it both days, I didn't have to. When you hear Chantel contour your nose looking like this, like an arrow, like this. Your nose could be spread across your face. When he contour your nose, you look at your nose looking like this. That's how good he is. So, as I was saying, I don't know what he did. The technique he told me after the fact was hairspray that kept your face intact. You're trying to mash up, but anyways, it worked. Yeah, because it's not good to sleep with makeup. You're supposed to clean your face, let your face breathe at night especially. So that's why the only reason why I never just do a face beat to Carnival Monday and next day we still rocking the face beat. But I'm so proud of your journey. I'm so proud of your growth. You didn't give up, and you continue to persevere. So I want to shout you out. Andre Harry Morning, Master Carl, what up? Hope everybody's well. He is in, Chantal, put your address in Brooklyn. Can't remember it. I have to go through my phone. I don't have time now. Chantal, put up your, come on, I'm self-outreach. How about Chantal Renin? Okay, Sheldon. We don't know. Is it him? We're back to the Sheldon phase. So Sheldon. Yeah? Morning, Preston. Anyway, back and I'll be seeing you sure to appear. You that Selvon. So 1121 Clarkson Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. You can't pay me for that. So the next time you come here, make sure you have my hair and my face done. All right. So guys, was it last weekend? We shared the story, and I swear up to this morning, people are still on it. The story with the young pilot guy, let me pull it up, who who dived off the jetty in Tobago, and CPR had to be performed on him, and etc., etc., and he is hospitalized. I had the privilege of speaking to his sister, who gave me an update last evening as well, and she said that he is still fighting the good fight. He's coming along, and wanted to thank everybody for keeping him in our thoughts and prayers. So I know we've been talking a lot about him, his story. I'm gonna play the video in a little bit, but we also have to highlight that lady who was there. It's like, you know, when they say in the right place at the right time. You know, we were speaking about, you know, us living in the Caribbean, surrounded by water, and not knowing how to swim, not knowing how to perform CPR and all of those things. And, you know, this lady was sent. There's nothing more than divine intervention. You know, she had to be there. It was not his time. There is still purpose. There is still so much. And, you know, just listening a little bit to the video I'm going to play, you're going to understand why he has purpose. You know, because last year when he shared this video, you know, a lot of people saw it and was, you know, amazed at his tenacity and his drive and all of that. So it was definitely not his time, you know. So yes, we've been giving God praise and all of that and sending up prayers, but we also have to say a big thank you to that lady who was there and knew what to do to save this young man's life. You know, and I hope this is something we're going to learn from, because we've had our own experiences of people drowning, etc., and folks just pull out their cameras, videoing it, don't know what to do, don't know how to perform CPR, and that person's life, you know, probably stood a chance if only we knew how to do it. So it's something that I think from schools, within the schools, let's say from either primary or secondary, start teaching life skills, you know, things that children can use if there ever comes a time that they encounter something of the sort. Yeah, she was not letting him go, and she was speaking life into him. That was the part that was like, wow, you know. So she was performing the CPR, and, you know, still talking to him, you know, you got this, you can do this, you know. This lady, listen. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let me put it up over here.
My name is Christian Battersby. I am an airline pilot, 27 years of age. I have been a pilot over 10 years. 2014, the end of 2014, I became a pilot. So 10 years I've been doing this thing. Well, in the business of aviation. So I'll share a bit about my journey. Got my PPL, which is your private pilot license, in 2014. Yeah. After that, I was 17 years of age. Then my mother was like, "You're not gonna get no job." No, you know, at this age. I beg to differ, but it's like, "You're not gonna get no job at this age." I was like, no, because all my friends was going on to do their CPL and all of this stuff, but I was young, you know. I didn't even have my driver's license yet, but I had my pilot license. So apart from that, I would join the Coast Guard, apply to the Coast Guard office, one of the officer positions, commission officer that is, in 2015. Through 2 years of assessments, was selected to start training in 2017, where I would have spent 3 years and a half in the Coast Guard. I was a sub-lieutenant. I worked aboard in my 3 years of the Coast Guard experience. I would say I worked all over, being on a ship, from being on interceptors, from being in our office, you know. The job really takes it. There's no fixed thing, you know. Even though I joined as a seagoing officer, you know, it could take you anyway. But part of that built my character, it made you strong. From young, it gave you a lot of, especially joined as a commission officer, there's a lot of responsibility that's going to come in your palms. A lot of, you get authority, but there's a lot of responsibility that comes with it. So you're at 18 years old, 19 years old. Actually, no, I lied. At 19 years old, it's placed into a position of, management, more or less. I would have left transferred. I got the green light to go to the Air Guard because that's what I wanted to do. I had my pilot license when I was in the Coast Guard, so I told them, hey, I have my license and I think I would better serve Trinidad and Tobago in the Air Guard. Took about 2 years. Went up to Air Guard, I was during COVID, different experience, different things, different challenges, but all in all, good, it developed your character, dealing with different things. So I would have done my commercial pilot license while I was in the Air Guard. Started flying the C-26, as some of you would know, going on different missions. You would have search and rescue, you have patrols, maritime patrols. I know a lot of people don't know this, but yeah, the Air Guard, we patrol, well, I say we used to patrol the borders, we would do search and rescue, troop transport, a lot of things behind the scenes that, general public wouldn't see. But yeah, we were there. From that, in 2023, after true assessments, I was successful in the national airline. So where I am now, and living the dream. So yeah, I just wanted to share a bit about my story with you guys. A lot of people don't know the process, or they might see an individual here, but you don't know the things that lead up to it. They might just see the result, but you mightn't see the steps that they took. But that was the steps that I took. And my 2 cents is my journey and your journey may not be the same. Everybody has different journeys. Might end up to the same position or the same goal, but we walk different paths. So while that was my journey to getting where I am right now, and I still have ways to go, because I'm here, but the drive and the
Just wanted to share it with you to provide context to the conversation, in case some of you may not have seen it. But practically, the takeaway from this is, and that's why I was shouting out Sheldon, aka Chantel, prior, is that it doesn't matter where you come from. Once you have a dream and you have the drive, the determination, you can get to anywhere you want to be. We're not supposed to let circumstances or situations hold us back. If you really want it, you will make the sacrifices, you will grind and get to it. Because look at the age at which he decided that's what he wanted to be. Like he said, he had his pilot license before he had his driver's license. So that right there should serve as motivation to a young man, to a young woman, that age should not say, okay, I'll wait until I'm in my 30s, I'm in my 40s to start doing this, that, or the other. You have to start plans. And as Karen said on Tuesday, our vision boards, we have to bring them to life, or not just stick them on paper or write them down on notes in our phones, but we have to have a plan that we, not saying you're going to get to tick off, or check off all the boxes, but at least you'll be able to make, so if you have something to refer to as you go along, you'll have stumbling blocks, you'll have things that hold you back, you'll have disappointments, but the main thing is having your goal. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying you can't kill purpose. He is destined for greater things, and there was no way, they were gonna lose him based on that decision to jump off. And I just saw Selvon made a comment talking about the Red Cross doing training, etc. And yes, situations like these really bring sharply into focus the importance of things like this, because like I said, if that lady was not there, God knows what the end result would be, right? Because she was there and everybody else was just standing around like, They don't know what to do. Probably that's the very first time they've seen someone perform CPR. I've never seen it, never done it. I myself don't even know how to do it. And like I said, it's something that we really, really need to, at least somebody in our households need to know and teach the others. So that's why if we start from a school age, CPR would be yes, and first aid should be mandatory training with reoccurring training every 6 months for all schools and organizations, businesses for the whole of Grenada. Because it's not just for if you're in a drowning situation. You can use it in any other situation. Somebody pass, faint, whatever the case might be. There are many different situations in which CPR can be applied. Jared Sensei, good morning, says CPR and first aid should be part of our education from primary through secondary school. I recently had the opportunity to get certified in it, and it was a rewarding experience, feeling much more confident and knowledgeable in these important aspects with regards to offering assistance to individuals in need of some assistance. We can never predict when a situation arises, and we are present. Yeah? So this is, let me show you the next part of the family meeting the lady on her family who performed the CPR. Meeting her family. Yeah, so that's basically it. So a very, very, very emotional. Like I don't think there's enough thanks in the world to express, how they feel. Yeah. So it was a really, really emotional moment, and they were just visitors. Just like any other, you go to an island to enjoy your time, you're there on the beach, and that's what they were there for. And I'm sure she never in a minute thought you'll be laying on the beach in Tobago performing CPR and somebody didn't even know. Yeah, so the family took the opportunity to meet with the visitors who performed CPR on his name is Kriston Battersby. Yeah, and you can see the tears openly flowing between both families as they embraced each other. So it was indeed a heartfelt moment. It was indeed a heartfelt moment. I don't think thanks is ever enough, to express to someone. So all praises to the man upstairs, right? Then also know in case of a fire where we're going to meet up outside. Workplaces might also find it useful to introduce such training in the environment as well. There's really no loss in introducing these training to everyone. CPR is learned, but it also needs to be continuously refreshed due to changes in time. The first aid and CPR I learned in 1999 isn't the same as 2025. That's due to change in tactics and more of an understanding of how the human body works. Understandable, of course. So like I said, this is something we probably need to do more of. Saw a couple of people mentioning from the primary and secondary school level, and then continuous training as we move along. All right, so just wanted to give you all a brief update on that so we can move on to the final part of the show today. And I need to say this to folks who send in stuff to the room, all right? We are not running a puppy show shop or a puppy show room. So if you are unclear or if you're not sure about a situation, you're not okay with posting it, then don't send it. Because once you send it and say, could you please put this out there? I need feedback on it. And then later on, you probably and the person who you're speaking about probably spoken now, okay, could you take it down? Could you delete it? And that is one of the things I always say. And I'm happy that I have that, as reference to show that I say to them, listen, once it's posted, it's gone. Right? Because people are sharing it, people are screen grabbing it, once it's out on the Beyonce's internet, you can delete it, but it does not disappear. Because listen, people are fast and quick on the drawing. And sometimes I see things happening, and now for now, before you turn, you see a screenshot up. Just like Tiana Taylor. I think he posted a video was it yesterday? We were all talking about, how she did Iman dirty. She took him for everything. And the lady has been silent throughout the divorce situation. She was silent, didn't say anything. And like she said, she wanted it to be for the sake of their children, to be done in a respectful manner and not put things out there, and just, respect the process. And for the most part, that's what was happening. And she did a live, and before you knew it, people grabbed that so fast because we are not going to her page to see. I'm seeing it now on TikTok, little clips. So let me go and check this out. It's no way on her page, but it's out there. Yeah, it's out there. People took it, news networks took it, chopped it up, and what have you. So while we out here getting involved in rich people problems, saying the lady took everything from the man, her ex-husband, he is still up in his feelings. So now she's requesting that he leaves her alone. They're now divorced, go their separate ways, they co-parent, but basically keep my name out of your mouth. Keep our business out of the public's mouth. That's it, right? So while everybody and men was up, and it's always men who not in their tax bracket making confusion. We can talk about those things because we ain't have Maybach, we ain't have Rolls, we ain't have nothing, 5 and 6 houses, million. We ain't have that to be in those people conversation. And we don't know what the arrangement was, but everybody was going off calling her the Wicked Witch of the West. So she come to understand, the lady now in her live yesterday basically says, hey, all that I got is what I bought with my money. It wasn't his and I took it from him. It was mine. It wasn't like how we would say, it wasn't we's. It was mine. What happened? What she came in with, she left with it. So she bought her Maybach, she bought her whatever, name of them vehicles, 4 of them, 5 of them. It was all hers. It wasn't his. She bought it. She took what she came in with. So in the matter of the houses, she said, during their time together, they bought properties together. They had 4 properties together that they both invested in, both put into construction, what have you. So what happened? He got 2, she got 2. Sounds fair to me. It's 4. I mean, it's not like 1 where you probably have the option of selling it and splitting the profits. It was 4. He got 2, she got 2. It is his right now to also contribute to the well-being of his children. So that is an additional cost. The court doesn't look at, okay, well, you alone have money, so the man or the woman don't have to pay. Nope. You're the father of the children. You have to make your contribution. And based on your income, that will be determined. So we're so quick to go off on people without even understanding. That's why I made the post. This is rich people problems. So people were going off on it on, social media, on the posts, calling all. How do y'all feel now? To all the men and women. And she said that, it was funny seeing women tell her, yes, get that bag. She was like, she wasn't getting any bag. She was getting her bag. The bag that she bought into the relationship. She just took it back. And also, according to her, she's making way more money than him. So she's able to purchase all those things. She has other investments. She has other deals. She's doing 2 or 3 movies right now. Plus, she's got other business ventures that she's involved in. So she was taking care of her own. But when children are involved, the law don't care about if you have more money. You have to take care of them. Morning. Okay. Sorry, person calling. I didn't. You can call back. Yeah. But the thing about it is we hear what we want to hear because we're always so busy to make women the villain, make women the wicked witches of the West, make women evil. Every time you hear of a man having to pay out some sort of whatever at the end of the man was like people just conveniently forget. She was not the one caught in any sticky situation, you know. She was not the one accused of infidelity or anything of the sort, so then you can say, okay, whatever. He was the one who was doing his thing. And she decided she no longer wanted to be part of that. She's ready to move on. And moved on she did. But when people see you moving on, a lot of people don't like when you move on from it. Like you're supposed to stay there and either beg or struggle or look like tough times or like you're going through it. But no, the lady moved on, continued to invest in herself, and mind your business. So people don't understand the divorce and child maintenance thing properly. The thing is, according to situation, and all situations are not the same. Exactly. So, well, he says, Tiana has been rich. She was born into a family that has money. She doesn't need to take anything from a man. Yeah, so people were just gallivanting and making it seem as though the man had all, yes, I mean, basket athletes, whatever, they make good change, right? But not good enough where it was a case that she came to him hand to mouth, struggling, scrunting, and seeing trouble. No, the lady came with her bag. But we conveniently forget all those things and we prefer to go with the narrative that suits us, right? Because you don't like a person for whatever reason. But at the end of the day, nothing could be further from the truth that some folks were peddling all over the place and trying to make her the bad guy. Gabby says, so what if she took him to the cleaners? They were married, he violated, and that would be the cost of his violation. Delia just says they forgot about the infidelity clause. And they also had a prenup, I think she said. And those things were included, whatever, I guess that part of whatever you come with, you leave with it. So, and anything we acquire together. Because a lot of people do that. There's a lot of people in relationships when both have money and have stuff, what they do. When you have your prenup, okay, whatever you came in with, that's yours. Whatever I came in with, that's mine. Whatever we acquire together, we split down the middle, whatever, in case, you know, the relationship goes south. So, like I said, that's rich people problems. Yeah, I'm not even close to that tax bracket. They are talking about her story like if what she's saying is true and this story is false. If it's one thing I don't worry about celebrities and the problem. Firstly, what are you talking about? They're talking about her story like if what she's saying is true. But he has not come out and say anything she said was a lie. Nobody came out and he didn't come out. Her ex-husband never came out and disputed anything she said and said this isn't true. Those are my cars and she took them. He didn't say anything. That's why she came out, because according to her, on the live she did yesterday, he knows the truth. He knows why she got what she got, and that is what was bothering her. He was seeing these things being said, and he said nothing. That's why she came live and had to clear the air, because, I mean, at the end of the day, celebrity, no celebrity, blood run through people's veins. They're still humans. We tend to put people who are in the spotlight, whether it's politician, whether who, we act as though they're from a different realm, like they're from Pluto or Saturn or one of them planets out there, and we're the only ones from Earth. We fail to realize these people also have feelings. So most time people say, well, why respond? Why? You would respond if the shoes was on your feet. So why you want to tell somebody else how they would react? So her thing was him being silent, watching the blogs and the vloggers crucify her, you know, calling all the names in the book as if he had all those things. And because the marriage ended, she got it, but she didn't contribute to it in no shape or form. And that was her issue. And like she said, whether we're married, divorced, whatever the case might be, you're still supposed, she expects you as a father of a child, to look out for her because she has been doing it. And I'm sure there's a lot she can say, but she's been relatively silent throughout the whole, from the day divorce came out and they've been through it, whatever. She hasn't been out there running her mouth and saying, oh, he was this or he did that. She said she wanted to be sealed and quiet, away from the public eyes for the sake of their children. But somebody's obviously running their mouths, and according to her, it's not her, because two people know of the situation. She knows about it and he knows about it. And if it's not coming from her, then obviously it's coming from him. So it is what it is, right? My man with his matchbox and 2 Jordans and I'm nothing to take. Exactly. So now they say she's dating Mufasa. I'm not sure how according to allegedly she's dating Aaron. What's his name? Aaron Pear. That's Mufasa, the Mufasa guy. Yeah, I like him though. They make a really, really striking couple. Saw a picture of them at some awards thingy, and they look really, really, really good together. If they are dating, they look really nice together. No, she's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman, and he's not too hard on the eyes either. So they really make a nice couple if they are, according to the blogs. So on that note, my final piece, I would go more into details next week, hopefully, because I'm looking to have someone here on this whole, to explain how this whole child maintenance thing work. I had said, but I didn't get a response. So I'm going to follow up because I wanted to get somebody who knows about those things, how it works. Because we're having too many stories of women having to take men to court to get, support for their children. So, such as boss, Joel uses such as boss man, such as boss man thing he retracted. No, that's what I'm saying. Aaron Pear, yeah. Aruna, me and you look good together. No, Woody, you're good over here. Thank you very much. There's no me and you, no you. Me and with you. Your wife have a real battle on she hand, yes? Your wife constitution strong to have to deal with you daily. The way it is behaving on social media. I swear. Joel, no, we're gonna follow up on it because I don't just want to talk about it. We want to find solutions and to understand how it works in terms of taking your child father to court. How is it worked out in terms of how do you get how much you get at the end of the week or month? How do they figure that out? And just generally to go more in depth with, there's too much of these men not taking care of their children in 2025. And I keep saying some of you need to hold your brethren, your friends accountable, especially when you know, because a lot of times you do. Because what will happen to girlfriend or ex-girlfriend when she can't get through to him will come to you and tell you, talk to your friend. You're not taking care of little Jim. A lot of you are aware that your male friends, your brethrens, are deadbeat fathers and you are not pulling them up. The same way you all pull up, hey, we're going to take a drink. When you sit down drinking, my boy, what's going on with you? Yeah, that you ain't taking care of. Nah, man, you have to buck up yourself. Even if it's like a 5 you could give. Make a contribution. You could bring 1 tin of milk this week, bring it. But we can't just, continue to just act normal. There's nothing normal about not taking care of your child. That you can. It's not like, just act as though women just sit down and say, I want a child, and boom. Like Immaculate Conception, like Mary Magdalene in the Bible, the story of Jesus. No, nothing. That's how some of you act. But at the end of the day, if you didn't want a child, you're not prepared for a child, it takes 2 to tango. Because based on what she was saying, you started to wear protection and then you get nice, you stop. And I always say to women to stop leaving the issue of birth control up to their partners, up to men, because 99% of the time, you are the one stuck with this child and having to run up and down behind him. Imagine having to leave town to go all the way up in Sauterres to find a man, the father of your child, to get something. And you ain't know how you're coming back down the road, but you go up the road for whatever reason. 99% you are the ones having to find it, wherever it is, to take care of your child. So no matter how much man come and whispering in your ears, oh, thing. We dated together now. Protection isn't only because we just meet, you know. Protection is against us STDs, STIs, and children. So me know how are you getting so nice and so sweet in the process that letting a man tell you, oh, I think we dating long enough. He decides when he wants to stop and you just go along with it. Y'all ever had any conversation about, okay, if I get pregnant, what's going to happen? Are you ready to have a child? Are we living together? Are we, you down in the south, he's up in the north. You're not driving. You have to take the bus to go up the road. You have to start taking this serious. We have to really start taking this whole issue of, you know, just having children seriously. We're in 2025 for crying out loud. There are way too many methods available. There are way too many materials at your disposal to get information. You don't have to go in the library and go to the encyclopedia, you know. Or go do research. All you do, the same phone you have in your hand looking for confusion and to see who your man they buy. Google it. Download the app. Fertile periods, what have you, track when you're ovulating, when it's not safe. Put the app, and a matter of fact, you don't even have to ask the app. You download it, you put your cycle, you put all the particulars you need to put in, and it will let you know. So you check. So you know to refrain for certain things around certain time if you don't want to do the contraceptives and or you just say, oh, you don't like to use condoms because it this and that, and that's your business. So you have to learn to protect yourself. And they still keep making them. You see in trouble with one, you still make two, you make three, you make four, you make five, you make six little steps. And the same thing over and over again. Nobody is telling all you not go enjoy all your coitus and all your big, all you could do what all you want. Yeah? All you could do what all you want. What a spice there. Yes, Freshly man, it sound like you and them, one of them man and them that was fighting up, beating up behind the lady and cussing out. Because she takes you, according to them, that she took everything that the husband had, ex-husband had. Yeah. Freshly man says turning to hear about Grenada, but especially if you turn into hear about Grenada, you come to the wrong place now because we don't do politics over here, so I could direct you in a couple places where you can hear about. We only discuss Grenada if it's done something good. We make the wave, we name, like how Black Adan was in Trinidad mashing up the place. Yeah. But if you come in to hear about politics over here, then you certainly don't know what the room about. And this song sing? Was Taras Riley sing this song? Hey. Don't go until the doctor see all you know. You should say come here about great. I find it real petty today. So on that note, have yourselves a great if you walk out through the door. Thursday. We shall reconvene at 11 a.m. in the forenoon on Monday. Thank you so much, Nirvana, Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Have a great Thursday. If you feel like you have me wrapped up around your little finger, you're wrong. And everybody feel as if you lick me chip and I'm programmed to you. Think you alone can love me and I'll be broken if you walk out. But anytime you decide to pack up your things and leave, don't come back. One, go. Don't come back. I won't cry. I'll be fine. Don't come back. Oh, don't come back. Nobody make you do a ritual where the good Lord split you. Don't come back.
Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, Beacon Insurance, and Nirvana Health Spa, Detox Center and Natural